Hi everyone, it's Gail, and it is Scrappy Saturday again. And I have been just having idea after idea for this stack and whack. And so we are going to look at all of this in a minute. Let's say hi and hugs to Brenda, Debbie, Willa, and Janelle. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, this is crazy. I've been hearing from you guys too. You can't stop. I know, me neither. So let me show you what else I've done since the last time, and I have more ideas for today. So these are the whack and stack, the stack and whack tags made with Mamagami. And so they're all sorts of textural. Isn't that so fun? Yeah, I got to put something over that. Got to remember to do that. Anyway, so Mamagami, there's the first idea. That is super fun. Okay, so there was that. Then as far as tags went, I thought, why not use my jelly prints? So I did that, and just because I love you guys, I did digitals of them. So the digital is on my Etsy Cinnamon Tea. I'll maybe link the digital below, but my Etsy's always linked below as well. So I printed on some coffee dyed paper so you could use the part that didn't have the tags, and there's just 5 tags, so I reduced the price and all. So this is just plain old copy paper here. This is on the matte photo paper, so it's much brighter. I think you can see with the pinks that the matte photo paper prints brighter. So it's just called Stack and Whack tags, okay? So anyway, I thought we might like to use those over and over again. So I did the digital. That's my January digital. My goal is to do a new digital every month. So we'll see how far I get with that. Okay, so those 2 ideas. Then this one was, I thought, how about I just take a book page and take a book page and do it on a whole book page, kind of like a master board, and then I can make some journal cards out of it. So let's do that quick first. That was idea number 1. Now how big are these again? They're close to 8, not quite 8. I'm just going to cut them at 4. That's what I'm going to do. Just cut this at 4. Cool. Then I just have to distress the cut edge. And those are ready for me to sew around, because I like to sew around my collage journal cards. And that's coming up a little bit. We can't have that. I did these while I was watching TV, so who knows how well I paid attention. Probably not very well. There you go. Yeah, I love that. And then it's all ready for its focal point, you know? Okay, and then this one I need to trim up on the end a little bit. So you always might have a little of that to do. But then there's that one. So I'll just be able to sew around those, and those will be ready. Might clip the corners or round the corners, that sort of thing. But let's cut them all and just see how they all turn out, okay? This one needs some trimming up on the top here. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, and 4. I won't distress them all. I'll spare you. Cool, right? That's so fun. So fun, so fun. Yeah, I've been hearing from you guys too. It's like, I can't stop. I made 30 of them. I'm like, I know. It's all Anne's fault. I was just the messenger. Aren't those so cute? Yike 'em. Okay. This one. Right. Yeah, I like these. I think these are great. Okay. So there's that one. So just like that, we have 10 journal cards. How crazy is that? Just from 5 book pages. And of course I put neutral papers on the back. And those are all ready to be distressed, sewn around, all that jazz. Guess I'm gonna need my distressing ink, aren't I? Okay, so there's that. Okay, so next idea was I thought I want to do just a neutral something, like with book pages and music. Then there's just a neutral paper. And again, I have so many of these pages that I glue on and then fold them up. So I thought, you know, I'm just going to trim up the ends on those, and I'm just going to make a bunch of pockets. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Neutral and pockets. So let's spread ourselves out here, our 5. And then my 5 pieces of paper, I have some Italian paper, I have some dictionary, that looks Italian too, some music. This is some Florentine paper with writing on it, and then regular Florentine paper. Okay, so I'm going to do it. These are going to go this way. So I'm going to do it the same way. I'm just going to clip the top, clip the middle over here, and clip the bottom, like so. Okay, I think on the top and bottom, I'm going to go ahead, just because they're going to be smaller pieces, and clip the other side too. And then we're going to tear. So there's the top. Here is the middle. Whoopsie. Didn't get all of that one. I'm going to go back and tear so I have it all. There's the middle. And here's the bottom. So I'm going to tear that. And I'm going to tear this like that. Okay, now we're going to lay them out. So we'll start with this one. We're going to call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So 1, and then we're going to go starting with the second one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one will go back up on 1. Okay, and on this one we'll start with the third one. 3, 5, 6, no, 5, 1, 2. Okay, and then we're going to start with number 4. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. This is so we don't double up what we're putting on here. Okay, now we're starting with 5, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, my hands are cold. I have my heat on, but still, when I got up this morning, it was 20 below. Okay, so let's do at least a couple of these, and then I'll show you another idea I had, and we'll go from there. I just thought it would be fun to do some more of these. They're really, really fun. My next idea woke me up in the middle of the night. Oh, somebody said in the comments recently, do you make a list of things to do in your craft room? And I have before, but generally no. It's all in my head, which might not be a good thing. Maybe that's why sometimes I can't sleep at night, because I'm thinking about what it is we're going to do the next day. Yeah, I love these though. It's just, so one thing I don't think I mentioned when we did the stack and whack last time is I do hear from a lot of you that you're like, I can't do collage. I don't like how it looks when I get done. I'm just can't do collage. Well, I think this is the perfect method if you feel like that. Pick 5 coordinating pieces of paper, or in this case, 5 neutral pieces of paper, and do this, and you know, your results are going to be great every time, I think, you know. Okay, again, just like with the tags, I'm going to start at the bottom down here so that it gives me a good line going up. I had to change out my glue stick this past weekend, so I got to remember to write it down. I'm keeping track of how many glue sticks I use in a year. Somebody wanted to know that. So, of course, I'm keeping track. Just, yeah. Okay. The great thing about using a book page behind is if it doesn't quite meet up, no biggie, because you've got the print from the book behind. But even on the plain ones, it was like, no, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Just give it a little, is it this way or this way? It's this way. Just give it a little distress ink, and she's just fine. Oh, I'm gonna like these. Okay. And then this one. And this one. Okay. There we go. This one is kind of hanging over a little. You know what I'm going to do is just run a little glue there and flip it over if it will. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to clip a thumb hole in this. And And there we go. There's our little pocket all ready to be decorated. Now I am going to sew around this, so I'm not worried about the base page coming apart a little bit because I'll sew around it. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to do with one of these, it's just deciding which one. Actually, I think I'm going to do this one. I wanted to use my Wild Honey Distress ink on it. Now, another idea, and I didn't grab mine because, well, quite frankly, I have enough of a mess without it, but somebody suggested using gold on the edges instead of Distress ink. So, for instance, Inca Gold. You've seen me use that before in Mixed Media Monday, and maybe we'll do that on a Mixed Media Monday because I can't seem to get enough of this process. So, so yeah, they thought a shiny gold would look really cool as the edge, and I think it would too. And any color of Distress ink, you know. But I was thinking this could be a pocket for one of my bead journals. I'll just have to remember not to use it before this video shows. I'm kind of ahead. I was gonna go to my daughter's for my grandson's regional wrestling tournament, but given the weather and on my husband's health and stuff, I decided not to go. So I'm ahead, but I don't really need to be. But it's kind of nice because I'm just like luxuriously just doing videos rather than thinking, oh, I got to get 3 done today. But we are going to be gone this coming weekend for, I think, depending on the weather, for my grandson's play that he's in. Yeah, let's just see how that goes. I think what I might do is put vintage photo around the edges of this. So starting at the bottom again, so I don't mess myself up, and everything's lined up really nicely then. Let's go right to the corner there. Scared for a second there that book page was going to rip because my fingers all sticky. So I haven't done any more organizing of my craft room lately. I kind of wore myself out of that for the time being. I might I'll get back to it. Maybe on another Forgotten Friends Friday. Forgotten Friends Friday could kind of morph into finding the forgotten friends and doing a project with them, couldn't it? Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. There's that one. One more. Yeah, that's kind of cool with the yellow. Then I can put some sort of bee ephemera as the focal point. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I want, oops, gotta pop a thumb hole in here. Was forgetting. Especially on the light colored book page. It just kind of frames that out a little bit. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, I want to move on to the other idea, but what I'm going to do, hopefully, is just stack these, and if we have time to get back to them, we'll get back to them. How's that? Okay, put those on top to kind of hold them. Okay, so my next idea, this was the one that woke me up in the middle of the night. So these are going to be pockets, but they're going to be pocketed pockets. Let's see how this works. How are you going to do that? You say to yourself. And I say, stay tuned. Oh, I got more than 5, didn't I? I got 6. Okay, that doesn't work. And then what I grabbed was Tim Holtz papers from his background packs. So I have 5 of those. I kind of like how those are spaced out, I think. So just like the other one, we're gonna clip the top, clip the middle, clip the bottom, and I might as well just go ahead and put those there. Okay, so we are going to rip. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. Maybe I need to use my scissors to get, maybe this isn't gonna work. Oh, I want it to work. Just got that started. Okay, that's all it needed. I just needed to start it. Okay, that's different. That's going to be the top. And then I'll start it again. Here's the middle. Middle. And then here's the bottom. Okay. So let's see what happens. I don't know. This idea just, oh, I gotta rip this. Yeah, gotta rip this. Okay, now we've got it. Okay, let's start laying them on. And then I'll show you the variation. We'll start with this one, starting with number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now starting with number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Starting with number 3. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Starting with this one on number 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. And starting on number 5 down here. Sorry, I know this one's partially off camera. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're all torn and ready to go. Now I need a bit of room. So I think what I'm going to do is carefully stack these ones up too, up here, and then they'll be out of my way a little bit And we'll see if this works. If it doesn't, these can be journal cards. No harm, no foul. They're all ready to do that. But I'm really hopeful. I think it's going to work. Okay. So we'll work on this one. Okay, so I'm going to distress everything first. And these, since they're scrapbook paper and they have a white core, it's nice to distress and it covers up the white core. If you want the white to show, that's fine too. Whatever floats your boat, I would say. Okay, and then the middle. Okay, and these. Okay, I think I'm having a thought here that something I might switch up a little bit procedurally on these, and that is, we did a new glue page. Rather than start at the bottom corner, I'm going to start at the top corner, and you'll see why in just a minute. Either way, it helps you to end up even. So I'm just going to go. This is a fairly heavy book page. I wanted something that had some heft to it, just to hold this cardstock. Okay, and we'll do the other corner, like so. Okay, so far so good. Now we're gonna do the middle part. With it being cardstock, you could also use art glitter glue if you wanted to. Okay, just gonna line that up on the edge of the page. And go, one needs to go over a little bit. Okay, so there we go there. Now this is the part that I'm thinking is going to be different, because I want these two to be a pocket. But in order to do that, I'm going to take a scrap and I'm going to what would you say? Join these together. So be like that. Like so. And I'm thinking I want a little scrap there too. I had little scraps, but I left them on my other table. Choose one of these. Yep, I'm just gonna add that bit. But it doesn't have to be that thick, and I don't want that raggedy stuff anyway. Just enough to hold it so that like if you're putting a tag in and out or something, you're not messing with the base. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with this is, rather than glue stick it on, I'm going to use art glitter glue and just do 3 sides like so. It's book page beneath, so if you can see down the pocket a little bit, it's no big deal, right? Okay, so that's my idea. And then, like if you had a little something, you can put it in there. Like, I have nothing beside my desk. What the heck? Oh, here. How about a little Kathy holding something? So you could put some things in there, right? Okay, so, and then you can decorate this. I think what I might do is round the top corners. Just to give that a little shape. You could cut them in a tag shape if you wanted to. Kind of sky's the limit. Okay, so we've got a little hang over here. I was gonna say, do I care? But I think I do. And this, I need a little more glue on that edge. And then, because I cut that, I'm just gonna give it a little more there. Okay, so there's that. Now I have a variation for this variation. See why I didn't sleep? Okay, so there's that one. This one, let's do something different on it too. Okay, let's get it all. Oh, I'm excited, it worked. So excited it worked. I'm gonna have to look at my time. I could do this all day. Okay. And these two. I'm thinking on my neutral ones, I should use some purple ink and I should use some blue ink because I have journals coming up that will go with. And I got to thinking I need to get busy and get a few journals ready to do at my retreat because it is just coming so quickly. It's crazy. Okay. So we're going to start at the top again, right? And so get these all matched up to the corner, like so. So that one's got a little crease, but that's okay. See, I'll just take my distress ink and go down and it's just fine. Okay, my variation of the variation is what if we made a double pocket? What if we put this piece on as a pocket as well as the bottom piece? Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay, I've got a little gap right there. No biggie. Okay. And then, let's see, we're going to put a backing on these again. Okay. Maybe I'll go more up toward the top with that, because the bottom's going to be glued, right? This part will be glued down. Yeah, I think that'll work better. Just going to trim that slightly. Okay, and then we'll put our glue on this. And pop that down, matching up the corners as well as we can. Just bound and determined to get glue all over my desk. Okay. So there's a little crack there. You know what I'm going to do is just grab a piece of washi. Just any random one, but I got a Tim Holtz one here. And I'm just going to stick that down in there, just to hold that a little bit. Okay, I've got yet another little crease there. Again, no worries, just distress it. Okay, let's get our Kathy stuff. What did I do with it? Right here. And see what that would be like. So, put that in there. Maybe in there, and then we can also put that in there. There we go. It's a double pocket. Stacked and whacked and double. Stacked and whacked and double. Isn't that fun? Yes. I'm so excited. That is awesome. Okay, those are going to be super fun to use in a journal. Now, that one, let's chop off the corners like so. Instead of rounding. I don't know why. That's like somebody asked me, how do you decide what to sew around and what not to sew around? I don't know. It's just sort of instinct and how it's going to look in the journal, how your journal is coming together, all that kind of stuff. Okay, how much time do we have? Okay, we only have like 20 minutes. Can I grab my blue and purple? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Let's do a couple more of these pockets and do them blue and purple. Okay, got this one. I just keep looking at those. I'm so excited. Fun. Just a fun variation. How many times have I said fun? A lot of times, but there's a lot worse words you could say than fun. Can you tell somebody gave me a bad time about that one time? I'm like, oh, for crying out loud. I was having fun. Oh, the life of a YouTuber. Just gotta have a little thicker skin, that's all. I didn't when I first started, but you develop it or you stop doing it, one or the other, and I was not gonna stop doing it. Okay, this is gonna be different too. Oh, this color is wilted violet. Then the blue is salty ocean. Are what these are called. Okay, glue stick. I'm gonna start at the bottom again just because that's sort of my process. Unless I'm doing a pocket. You could do a pocket on a journal card too. These are very thin papers that I'm putting on, so I would use a thicker paper to do pockets, I think. Just hold up better. On there. If you guys have been playing with this and you've come up with any variations, let us know what they are, okay? Because I am sure excited about my little ideas here. Ooh, that should have been over a little more. It's okay. Okay. Oh, I have exciting news too. You know, my friend Emily that cleans my house, her husband is a tile guy and he does some general contracting as well. Well, he is going to fix our shower in our master bathroom. Had an awesome idea for the tile because we're probably going to have to cut through the tile and our tile is old and can't be matched. But where the spigot is and the turner-oner thing, it's like a panel, and so he's just going to do granite down that matches the tile. So isn't that a good idea? I never would have thought of that. Oh, he's such a sweetheart. We had never met him before, and he came in and I said, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to meet you. And I said, can I give you a hug? And he said, oh yeah. Well, when he left, he goes, one more hug. So he's got me wrapped around his little finger. That's all it takes for this girl. Okay, let's do the blue one. Yeah, and he's gonna, our guest bathroom is like, it's original to the house. It's 70s for sure, because it's got a blue tub and blue sinks. And that doesn't really bother me, but when I was at the Medicare physical, they said, the doctor said, do you have rails or handrails in your showers? I said, no. And she said, well, you need to get them put in because if you're on Medicare and you fall in your shower and you don't have handrails, Medicare won't pay for your, you know, getting your little self fixed. So So anyway, and we've been kind of talking about maybe updating that. Well, he is going to replace the tub with a walk-in shower with bench and handrail, and replace the counter, replace the floor tile, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, he's pretty awesome. We already have new cabinets for our master bathroom. One of the guys that flaked on our contractor, he talked us into it even, and then so we got him, we paid for him, and he moved away. So never have had him put in. So he's going to take care of that, get the counters. So we should have 2 good as new bathrooms by the time we're done. So yeah, I was really excited. He is just, I should have expected, because my friend Emily is just a doll. So he came in and I said, well, you know, we've adopted Emily, so that means you're my adopted son-in-law. He said, I'll take that. Just darling. And their oldest son is working at a granite place. So he kind of gets to work with his dad a little bit and stuff. So he'll help with figuring out the granite situation. So that's good. Got a little hole there where I ripped it funny. So we'll put some blue in there. Yeah, so excited. He was getting ready to leave and I went, oh, I'm so excited. He was laughing at me. And it's just nice to have somebody that, I mean, he's got his crew. He's even got a plumber that's going to come look at the shower and figure out exactly what it needs to be fixed. What do I do with my blue? I'm just going to get that little bit of blue action in there. That's kind of adds a fun thing to it anyways. All right. Thumb hole, boom. And there's the blue one. Okay, I'm going to just finish these up with, I'm just going to do distress ink on this one. And yeah, we'll have made some ephemera. The other cool thing about this, besides how cool the pieces turn out, is, I mean, you're doing 5 at a time, right? So that's kind of nice too. I have a bunch of more tag bases all cut out too. And I made them from file folders, and I had some offcuts. Let me show you. I had these offcuts, and I thought, gosh, a person could just make a tall, skinny tag. Oh. I was looking around my desk for this. It was in my hand. Oh my gosh. Have you ever been talking on the phone and all of a sudden you think, where's my phone? That's happened to me too. Yep. I got one foot in the home, that's for sure. Oh, jeezy peasy. Okay, that's the right way, I think. Oh my goodness, Gail. Okay. I wasn't sure about this Florentine paper, but I'm really glad I used it. It's different. Okay. Pop these on. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a cool piece, how it's, I like the tear on that one. I think it just is more obvious because it's the dark paper. Oh, what else did I have to tell? Oh, I was gonna say thank you to all the people that are going over to Patreon. We've been having some fun over there with ephemera pieces, and today was a fun one. We did a thing where we used up a whole sheet of that great big, like the vintage ledger that is like, you know, is really a big piece of paper. Made 3 different ephemera items out of it. That was a fun one. Anyway, if you haven't checked it out, I'd love to have you over there if you want to. It's content, I try and keep the content exclusive from what I'm doing over here on YouTube, because folks have made a membership to be on there. So yeah, and there's different levels. The first level is $3 a month. That's it. I don't know about you, but I spend way more than that on digitals in a month. Okay, we got those 5 done. That is exciting. Got those done. How are we doing time-wise? We have time to do another one of these. Let's do another one of these. Okay. Yeah, I'm real excited about these. These are just so fun. Yeah, when I was thinking about this, I was like, I'd like to make like a bigger pocket with a pocket, and I was like, but they're all in pieces, so how am I going to do that? And then I realized if I hooked them together, although depending, I'm going to try something else on this one. I just had another idea. We're going to try it on this one. We'll have 3 different kinds here before we're done. Stack and whack. We need a song to go with that, don't you think? I do. I think so. Okay. I'm going to start at the top again, just because that works out the best when you're doing pockets. Okay, let's try this now. So, I have grits everywhere. Okay, we're going to put down these. Whoop. Get you over. There. That's better. Okay, and this one. Go. Doesn't want to stick down because I peeled it up. Obviously not doing very good getting the edges, am I? Okay, I need a new glue page. You go over there for the moment. Some of these other sides would be cool too. I have to. It was kind of hard to tear the 5 is the only downfall to Is that right? Yep. Okay, there's that one. Now I'm going to put this one down as normal. Like so. Right? Now, before I put this down, I'm going to take a second and just distress those edges up a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is make this a corner tuck. So, I'm only going to glue on two sides. Here and here. Let's put it on the paper so I don't get it on my desk. There we go. Okay, so now this one, grab Kathy again. We can just stick something in there like that. So much fun. So we have 3 variations of my little idea. Way fun, way fun. How do I want you? I'm feeling corner round on you. I don't know. We probably aren't done with the stack and whack. Because you guys will probably say, oh, I had this idea, and then I'll have to try it. And then, well, that was bad on the corners. And who knows, I might have another idea at some point, but super fun. Okay, Sue, we'll just keep going while we have time, shall we? Because once I'm done filming this video, I'll need to finish these up anyways. So yeah, today's the only video I'm doing today. I did my Patreon video before this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I might do some printing. I don't know. I didn't get to read much yesterday, so maybe I'll read my book. I'm reading Lisa Gardner's The Other Daughter. So good. I love her books, though. She keeps me engaged, and I just want to find out, you know, what's going to happen. Can't put it down. They're good airport books because the airport time just flies because you're just all sunk into this book. Okay, what do I want to do with this one? I think I might make this one a double again. Make mine a double. That's what was funny when we were talking to our tile guy, John. We were talking about the bar in the shower, and he said he saw a funny thing where the guy said, yeah, I'm of the age I have to put a bar in my shower, and there was like a little cubby in the wall that had shelves and had all kinds of liquor bottles on it. Yeah, different kind of bar, dude. I thought that was pretty funny, though. Don't need that, or I would probably fall. Did I tell you that I told my doctor about falling and breaking my wrist? Because I went to the orthopedic clinic. I didn't go to her office when I broke it, and she said, well, what happened? And I said, well, I was in my craft room and I was scurrying from one side to the other and I tripped over my shoe. And she said, well, what shoe were you wearing? I said, I was wearing my Crocs because I love my Crocs. And she said, no more Crocs. You have to not wear those. So I came home and told Mike, and I said, this might be one thing that I don't listen to her on because I love them. She's like, well, your tennis shoes are comfortable. Wear your tennis shoes. I'm like, they're not as comfortable as my Crocs. Okay, there's that pocket. Then these guys we need to put together, don't we? Like so. I have more of these pieces of paper because these were cut off when I cut the bases, you know. Okay, so this is a little wonkadoodle. It's a little different. They're a little different. Just gonna put that as high up as I can. Yep, that should work. Oops. Should work. I'm gonna put some glue under there though. Okay, and then we'll glue on the pocket. Oh, I'm gonna put a piece of tape over that. Okay. So this one is the double pocket too. Oh man, that's so fun. Love it. So we have a pocket up here and a pocket down here. At least we will when we get it glued down well enough. Well, that's not glued well enough at all. Gosh, I am so full of vintage photo. Alrighty then. Let's see. Circle or, oh, I have an idea. Let's do this. No, that's not one. I have to remember where they are. Let's do a fancy punch. Yeah, cute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See that? Fun. Okay, guys. Oh, 5 more minutes. Well, I got no more ideas, so let's call it a video. Fresh out ideas now after this. Okay, let's look at what we did. We did these, which I'm super excited. That was a fun idea. So some are double. This one is just a little tuck. That's a double. And this one is a single pocket. So that's those. We also did neutral pockets with different colored distress ink. And I'm thinking the gold that somebody suggested would be awesome. Also, we have now 10 journal cards. So look at how cute that would be. Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah. Okay. Then I did Mamagami. That was super fun. And then jelly prints. So lots of ideas for this stack and whack. And also, if you're interested, I did you some digitals. There we go. So have a grateful day, everybody. Thanks for playing today. And be kind always. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.